Alright, so today on MattyX Pit Bikes, James, old Daddy James, is going to show us how to change the tube on the, figure out my fucking rolly cart. So, we're at the part where we're taking the tire off.
Yep.
You're
probably gonna need to buy tire iron to save your life.
Tire tool.
You can get them from AutoZone, O'Reilly's, any of that. And basically, you start one part of the tire, peel it up with this, and you're using these. You can use anything flathead. It comes with 2 when you buy these. You really need about 3. You're just using this as a place marker so it won't go back down, so you can get the next bead. And then you just, once you work your way around, it gets easier and easier to take it off.
Gotcha.
And then once I get this done, I'll flip it over to the other side and show you all how to do that.
Right on. Let's get to it. Alright, so you got this whole lip popped up.
Yeah, so if you're just replacing a tube, you can only pop out one side of the bead. You can leave the other one in there.
Gotcha, so you don't have to pop it all in. Damn, this doesn't even have a tube in it, does it? Oh, he said it didn't.
He didn't. The dude is running it without a tube. Which didn't work very well.
No.
So I'm going to pop this out. I'm going to cut the valve stem out with the pair of dikes.
Okay.
And
is that what you normally have to do? You normally have to cut them? Okay.
Well, usually this is a factory.
Oh, they normally have like a little...
Actually, no, he said he had a car valve stem in this.
That's right. They're supposed to have like a nut, right?
Yeah, they have a nut on them that keeps it locked in. You want one nut on one side, one nut on the other.
So this is a bad example because this one's been rigged up.
Yeah, he has a car valve stem in it.
Okay.
So I want to cut that off, and I'm going to take the... Well, there's no tube. If there was a tube in it, I would take the tube out. I'm going to take the valve stem out, and then I'll put the new tube in there, put the valve stem in, and tighten my nut on it. And then tuck it in there where I'm not going to pinch it when I put this lip back on. And then we'll get it. I'll show you how to put the
seat
back
bead
on. That's the hardest part of this, is getting it back on.
Gotcha. All right, let's get that done. All right, so you got your new tube.
Yep. It comes with 2 nuts on there, like that. One's to keep the one locked. The other is to hold it onto the rim.
Gotcha.
Some rims will have bead locks on them, which is better.
Right.
Most Chinese bikes don't.
That makes it easier to take on.
It comes with your little...
Right on.
So, take both these off. Line up your stem with your hole.
Just right here.
Make sure you don't lose that washer.
You don't need to lube this up or anything like that?
I will when I put it back on. I'll put some WD-40 around there.
Okay, but not the tube itself?
No.
Okay.
No.
You just slide it on?
You don't want it sliding in there.
Okay.
Because it's
it could...
detrimental on a front tire. Because if the tube slips, it's going to rip your valve stem. Especially if it doesn't have a bead lock.
Your holes.
Sure. Gotcha. So I'll get that in there.
So you just pull it up enough, slide the tube in.
Yep. First, just
takes a little effort.
You want to get your pain. Getting it on there. We'll try to do it from the other side. It's a thick tire.
Oh yeah, you got a much better shot there.
Just tuck it under. Get your nut on. Push the back of it to make sure it's seating all the way to the...
Do you want a washer on that?
No, you don't need a washer.
Okay.
I'm sure you could put one if you wanted, but it ain't coming off there with the double. So stick those on there, and then you're gonna work to get your tube inside the tire.
You want to use your hands for this. You don't want to use your tool because you might cut up your brand new tube.
Yep. That's another important part when we're gonna put the bead back on. It's gonna be a pain.
patience is good to have here. Alright, so we're going to wrestle for this for a minute. There's no secret to this. It's literally just playing with it.
It's just working it to get it in there.
And then we'll get back with you guys once we get it back in there before we pop the tire bead back up.
Yeah, I'll spray it off when we get done.
Alright, so we got the tube laid in there with some finesse. It took a little finagling.
Yeah, it takes you got to do this a couple times for you to get good at it. I'm not good at it.
We're just putting a little WD-40. And for y'all that didn't know, they do make WD-40 in a sprayer. It's not an aerosol.
Same principle. You need to be careful on this because you don't want to pinch the tube in between your rim and the screwdriver.
Gotcha.
And we'll put all on it. So you got to be careful.
So this is where you would take your time.
Yeah, and this is the same principle as before.
And now that you made it slick, your tool's going to slip.
And here, stick it right next to that one. And you want to hold. You want to be on a flat surface. It doesn't really matter what side. Don't be on gravel doing this with your sprocket or breakdown. It's going to destroy it. Find a table or something. They make stands for this too.
Yeah. So we're laying it on the rotor because we don't care about brakes.
Well, I know flat table. And so I did my first spot right here. I'm going to hold that with my hand spot a little bit farther down. And you'll just be moving it like that. And you want to kind of use your arm and your hand to hold this tire so it doesn't pop back out. Because it gets really frustrating. Keep moving. And this, the hardest part of this is down to the last about 6 inches of tire. That's where it starts fighting you because of all the tension on it. And it's gonna feel like you're gonna rip the damn tire when you're about to get it on. Like you can see how tight it's getting.
Yeah,
use your angle to grab the inside of the rim. Stick that next one out there.
Woo! Yeah, we're in a danger zone now.
Yeah, this is getting real tight. The back tires are the hardest, and this is the back tire.
Damn. Just like that, baby.
So you get it on there, push your wheel down. Where it's, see how that gap right there?
Oh, I gotcha. Make sure your stem's flattened out.
If you don't do that, it's going to be loose, and whenever you're braking hard or accelerating hard, your tire's going to move, and the tube's going to move. It's going to rip that. That's like the biggest point of failure on tubes.
And then you'll be doing this all over again. Yep. All right.
Stick your other locking one on there, and it'll tighten.
Hey, while you got that off, let's get a wrench size for it.
It's 10.
Oh, it's 10, okay.
They're all pretty standard.
Gotcha.
I'll say it's 10. Maybe it's 11. I lied.
A little too tight. Yeah. All right, 11.
Maybe it's 12.
Damn, boy. You can tell he's a Chevy boy. He don't know the metrics too good. There you go. So ours was a 12. We're pretty close.
You're not gonna tighten this up where it's like super tight. You just want it snug. It's getting there.
Again, patience.
Seating all the way down on that middle washer. This is the most important part.
Yeah, I can see how it's straightening itself out.
And you see how long it got.
We like it long.
Yep. Long and strong. It's getting there.
Yeah, it's pretty close. So once you feel like it's pretty tight, just manipulate the tube a little bit. Make sure you
move
can't.
the valve stem if it. Make sure it's not wiggling left or right any.
Okay.
And tighten that other one up on it.
And that's just a lock nut.
That locks that onto that one.
You just get in there and snug that up.
Twist them both of them.
There you go.
One more turn, that should be good.
In it?
Yep, that's me right. Throw it back on the pitter.
Yes, sir. All right, guys. So that's about it on that. If you guys want to see more pit bike related maintenance, repair, modification, y'all be sure to like and subscribe, because we are doing an LS swap on this OBS, and we are doing, you know, some automotive stuff, some swaps, some custom stuff like that. But we are also putting on a pit bike race series this summer. So we're going to be working on our bikes. We don't buy them brand new. We buy them used and hoard out. So y'all be sure to like and subscribe if y'all want to see some more of this stuff. We got a tire changing. We'll do some carburetor work, some exhaust.
Modifications.
So yeah, y'all be sure to stick around for some more coming soon. Peace out. That's it.